Supporters of medical marijuana here in Nebraska say it's time to embrace the medical use of cannabis.
They want to make it a personal freedom written into the state's constitution. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Zach Worthington joins us now with more on our top story. Zach?
Rod and Megan, a pro-medical marijuana committee filed a constitutional ballot initiative to try and put the issue on the 2020 election ballot.
It's official.
Yep. Officially official.
The push for medical marijuana continued in Nebraska on Tuesday. A committee called Nebraskans for Sensible Marijuana Laws led the charge. The group is represented by state senators Anna Wishart and Adam Moorfeld. They officially filed a constitutional ballot initiative to get the ball rolling for the 2020 election. The senators say they have listened to their constituents and legalizing cannabis for medical reasons is what they want.
We now have conclusive evidence that medical cannabis helps with severe pain, that it helps with spasticity, with multiple sclerosis, with Parkinson's, with nausea for people who are dealing with chemotherapy and cancer patients. I mean, we have evidence showing that it helps.
So far, 33 states in the District of Columbia have legalized some form of medical marijuana. In order for the initiative to appear on the ballot, more than 130,000 signatures must be gathered throughout the state. The way the language is written in the measure, only those with serious medical conditions would be able to access cannabis, and they would need a written recommendation from a doctor. Both senators say their focus is completely on medical marijuana and helping people get relief from chronic conditions. They say legalizing for recreational purposes is another conversation entirely.
When you know someone who has epilepsy and the potential of going from 100 seizures a day to 0, and you're standing in the way from that, nobody wants to do that.
Previous efforts to legalize medical cannabis have failed in the past. Governor Pete Ricketts and Attorney General Doug Peterson are both against the measure, previously saying that they believe marijuana is a dangerous drug and that legalization could be a slippery slope. Others in opposition to the measure say they would also like to see FDA approval first. Even with opposition from government leaders, Senator Moorfeld is confident that the people will respond in a big way in 2020.
This issue, when it comes to support, transcends party lines. It transcends age lines. It transcends all the lines that you would normally think of when it comes to politics. And that's why I'm confident that we will have success in 2020.
The deadline to gather the required signatures is July 3rd, 2020. Senators Wishart and Moorfeld say they will begin collecting them as soon as possible.
All right, thank you very much.